G'day, welcome to 2OFFTHE1ST. My name's James, here with Reese. First off the bat, it's been about 2 months since our last...
You've been overseas, I've been overseas, Ben's been asleep.
Ben's been, waking up at 4 in the morning. Also probably pretty obvious, but Benny's not here tonight. We're running a bit of a late shift and Benny's up super early. Handling wood, so
okay,
it's his job.
Started already.
Started already. But yeah, shout out and sweet dreams to Benny. Wish he could be here, but on to the next.
What do we got on for tonight, bro?
So I'm excited. So we got a bit of a hype session for Aus Nationals.
I know.
So we got Jason McCormick jumping on. I'm going to ask him I've got a few hard-hitting questions on behalf of the people. That I'd like to ask him.
We'll put the chat up on the right. So if you got any questions to ask him.
Yep. Yeah. We'd love some ring-in questions.
Yep.
If we get time as well, I think a brief little rundown of the Pro Tour, like just the wrap-up towards the end of it. And also, I wanted to ask you about something interesting I saw on your socials. Which it seemed a bit spicy, but I'll... I might ask him some questions about that as well.
Sure, no worries. All right, so should we bring in the guest of honor?
We should. Let's bring him in.
Okay, so we've got just introducing Jason McCormick, the TD for ADGC 2025. Welcome, Jason.
G'day. How we doing?
Good. Thanks, mate.
How are you?
How are you? Yeah.
TD on Aus Nationals week. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm excited to be on the tee off. I mean, was Park Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Not really. Not really. 2OFFTHE1ST. I know where I am. But that's about where my brain is at the moment.
I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you.
Yeah. For those of us that have been involved in running any tournaments, it's brain fizzling. I can imagine that Aus Nationals is a whole different beast.
It's I'm assuming the weight as well, mate. The weight.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So when I came into it, I thought, it'll be large, and you hear people talk about it, how it's bigger than anything else they've ever done, and you go, I kind of get that. But then when you do it, you go, actually, I really get that now. So
yeah, a lot of moving parts, I guess.
Just so much that goes into it that you don't think of. So
yeah. Well, I mean, on behalf of Australian disc golf, the Australian disc golf community, thank you for picking up that. I'll say burden because
I was about to say burden,
but at the same time, I mean, I'm sure you've got to take time from your personal life to make it work and do all those things. So, and not just you, I'm sure you got a big old crew behind you as well. So, shout out to you guys for putting it all on.
Thank you.
Jason, when did you start? Like, when did you start prepping?
When should I have started, or when did I start?
Yeah.
Both.
I think in January or February, and had a bit of a slow start because we ran Chichester Pro in April. Spent a bit of time on that. So basically, from after Easter onwards, I've been going. So
and when did it hit you that like?
I should get mic'd into gear.
Well, yeah, or also like the gravity of what you were doing, I guess.
Look, the last month's been chaos. Like, pretty much just every night sitting down after work and working get to work early, sit at work and do some work before I start, and just filling every spare gap with national stuff. And kind of looking back, you think, oh, should I have done more earlier? But I think we did a lot early, and there's just things
we did. There's just things that you can't like.
They take
control.
time. So, but it's going all right.
So I'll say to the community, the people that are attending the tournament, that are watching this and hearing how much work these guys have to do, if you are around these people of an evening and they look like they've actually got time to put their guard down, buy them a beer, give them a pat in the back, and
100%
give thanks.
I'm just going to bring up the chat as well. So if anyone has started having questions for, why can't I see? There we go. If you start having some questions for Jason, just start throwing them through now.
Yeah.
Tim's already on it.
So I guess I think the way my hard hitting questions on behalf of the people, and I frame it that way because I never ask straight up and down questions. They're starting pretty tame, and then they're gonna probably make you question yourself a bit.
Great. Is it all right if I cry?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it your birthday?
My partner's a psychologist. She'll charge you can talk to her. Keep it easy to start off with. Early predictions, MPO, FPO.
FPO is easy.
Yeah.
We haven't got any, so
okay.
No FPOs, so no one's going to win that one.
No.
But I think Cassie might take out FP40.
Nice.
So that
cool.
MPO, I think pretty hard to go past Blake at the moment.
Home course, right?
Home course, but Alex is home course as well, and I think they're 2-2 for the year when they've played against each other. So they both got a chance, but I mean, we saw what Blake did at Eruption, absolutely killed it there. But having played with him fairly regularly, his game's just a different level at the moment.
Nice.
He gets a sniff. He gets a sniff, and he's getting a birdie.
Yep, that's awesome.
He
great to watch.
He just changed his rating as well, which was huge. I think record or tied the record.
10-16, which is massive.
That's
for
huge.
Australia. Yeah, that's. I mean, just putting that into perspective, people like Drew Gibson are like sitting on 10-20. So like that's the level he's starting to sit at, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, and that's 10-16 going upwards. All his most recent rounds are
even more
or above that. So if he keeps playing the way he has been, it's only going to keep going up.
Yeah, for those of you that signed up for MPO, good luck. You're versing that guy on his home course.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Now, again, I'll warn you, they do ramp up a bit and get a bit more hard hitting. What are you most excited to stuff in your face hole during the tournament? Of all the food vendors that are going to be there, what are you most excited to put in your gob?
Oh, I had a bacon and egg wrap the other day from one of our sponsors, Mojo Cafe, and they're going to actually be selling food out of the clubhouse kitchen.
Nice.
It had like a scrambled egg in it, but it was just this most light and fluffy and delightful scrambled egg. It was incredible.
You can tell when someone puts effort into their scrambled egg.
Well, I don't know how to put effort into scrambled eggs. So.
Well, don't put it in the microwave is a good start. Anyone who microwaves their scrambled eggs.
That is I
thing.
don't know if I can be friends with them.
Yeah.
No, you could do that.
Yeah, you can. I grew up in a Bogan household. Very young. Tupperware and scrambled eggs.
Yeah, right. You don't look like a very Bogan.
Me?
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as a cultured Bogan.
Refined.
yeah. Meaning that I'm a Bogan who's lived overseas, and that's
brought something good back with you.
Yeah. So, and I think the vibes around that clubhouse too. Like I remember every time that I've gone to the Mundaring golf course there's always all those like super lovely like locals sitting around and doing stuff. Is there any like of them that are hanging around and chipping in and making snacks and doing things for the people?
Yeah, so there will be a few around, which is pretty good. It's nice to see the bowls and the golf crew up there. So
nice.
The Friday night, we have the Disc Golf Warehouse burgers and barefoot bowls social night.
Oh,
So the golf crew are putting on burgers at the clubhouse, and we'll have some drinks and some bowls and some.
That's actually
that night.
such good fun.
that sounds delightful.
I did that for the first time at the Team Worlds on the barefoot bowls, and it's so much fun. So
yeah. So I think Matt will be up there again. He's one of, I think, the
president
of the bowls
president.
section.
Yep.
Not your typical bowler age demographic.
No.
More in our generation. And he'll put on a few little bowls games. So it's good.
Nice.
I asked if he had a pacemaker last time we talked, but he said no. Just
Is he got
checking.
one of those grabbers that like picks the bowl up off the ground.
I overheard a conversation the other day about some bowlers talking about them. Apparently, it's not real bowls.
Oh, really?
Oh,
No, it's not kosher.
You got to bend down and pick up the ball.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
It's probably like what we cop from ball golfers about it.
Yeah.
Next question. For those of us that can't attend, what are we missing out on the most?
Probably a hug from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
There's just so much to be missing out on. Like, it's
2 big courses.
the course
2
is
very big courses.
the course is looking incredible. There's been a lot of hours put into cleaning up the course, getting greens tidied, marking circles. Just everything looks schmick. So aside from the courses, I think one of my favorite things about majors and nationals is following that lead card around on the last day, and just that atmosphere around the 18th green. That's probably, I don't know if it's because it's the end of the tournament and I just want it to be over, but that's the thing that I'm most looking forward to.
You can cry now.
Yeah.
Well, you say like there's a couple of courses in play. What do you think then is what's for those who haven't played Mundaring? What's the difference in the 2 courses?
So we've got the original course, which was put in about 10 years ago, which is the one they played Aussie Open with Ricky and Paul and Eagle and who's the other guy? Simon.
Manabu,
Manabu
the rest of
was
them.
here, and a few of the older crew as well. So that one's been around for a while. And then last year they installed a second 18 on the back 9 of the golf course, which they use for world teams, which is harder.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you think so?
So more
Definitely.
technical, more distance, mixture of the both.
Yeah, both. So it's kind of like tale of 2 halves, that second course. You play first hole is a big long open par 5, and then hole 2 through 9 is all just trying to hit a gap through trees. And if you get it wrong, you're in trouble. So that's the hard part of that course, is getting through the front 9 without taking big numbers.
Yeah, and I'm guessing there's a lot of wherever you're kind of kicking to can be pretty treacherous, and getting out behind the. I only know the non-PC name for those, the old name for those trees with the
Xantheria.
The grass trees.
The Balga tree.
Balga, yeah.
They're hard to play disc golf from behind. I've found, especially when they're in those clusters.
Yeah, well, JB's just had an operation on his leg because he got a spine from one of them stuck in his leg and it got infected, so they had to cut it open and take a chunk out. Apparently, Cassie was telling me the other day. So,
what?
Yeah,
he'll forever have a bit of the course in him. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, probably this part doesn't sound cool, but the back end of the story, maybe.
Yeah.
I live and breathe it.
Yeah. The worst is like when you're right up and you're like, I can do this, and you just like throw a little sidearm flick, and then you go, nah, that's in there.
Oh yeah.
No. And then you can't get it out, so you're walking around the rest of the round trying to like, squeeze it out. Yeah, it's not fun.
I remember the first time that I played Mundaring, and I had this like beat in a like Camden disc golf club disc, and I think there had not long been like a bushfire through there beforehand.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And so all of my white discs afterwards had these like the black marks just stained into them from playing Mundaring, from
hitting the trees.
Like still to this day have those black stains in them. It's really cool.
Yeah, you think you'd just be able to wipe it off, but once it hits, it's
they don't.
It's like tattooing the discs.
Tattooing your disc. That's how I used to call it, tattooing.
Yeah. All right. Well, on to the next question. So, what's the most exciting item that you can or you're up for leaking from the players pack?
Far and away, it's the discs. They're just so cool.
What are they?
Give us a bit. I've seen them, so give us a plug, Jace, before
if you're cool with it.
Well,
who's the discs?
So we got Prodigy on board as our title sponsor for the event. They've come on massively, giving us heaps of discs, heaps of different molds, good molds too, and a bunch of different plastic types. So a bit of variety, which is really, really cool. And they feel awesome. Like, these discs feel real good. So
they do.
I don't know what they've done, but they've stepped up their manufacturing and they feel mint.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much of it, but I know there were some questions coming off the back of the last season or so, and some flashing and whatever. To hear that,
that's gone, man.
That's awesome.
They've really stepped it up. These discs feel amazing. So
because I feel like a boomer every time I say this, because I keep saying the same thing. My formative years of disc golf were in Scandinavia, and there was so many Finnish people around or whatever. Everyone just threw Prodigy discs. And it just felt like it went from everyone loves Prodigy to all this stuff to hear it going back to these are great discs that we like to throw again. That's great to hear.
Yeah, the M5's coming out real soon.
20th
of November. 20th. Black Friday, I think it is the release date, and we may have a sneaky few of them with the.
Hey. Well, so. There you go. You heard it here first. So you're going to have some of the newer runs of potentially.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we'll say if we need to dodge any lawsuits. Are we up for showing stamps?
Yeah.
The stamp is the coolest thing of all.
The stamp is incredible. So they did the artwork for us. Their design team. I gave them a bit of a rundown on what kind of theme we'd been going with for the tournament. We've got obviously the red tail is the Mundaring in the logo. We've got some birds going on in our trophies. So I said, hey, look, just lean into the bird thing. So they came back with a kookaburra sitting on a branch and a double foil stamp as well. And just that little extra bit of color really makes them pop. But I think the level of detail in the stamp just blown my mind. I didn't know you could do that with a stamp. So
I think probably the best ADGC stamp disc I've ever seen.
Whoa!
Well, I'm a bird guy, so I'm a little bit biased, but
yeah, okay.
But double stamp foil, like Jason said, and they have done a really good job of the artwork. I'm very impressed.
You ready? Should I drop
it give us the keys, mate.
Show us.
This is the one that I picked for myself because I thought it was the prettiest one. So nice. TD privilege. I took
this
one.
Of course, man.
There she is.
Oh, that is dope.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Kookaburra and
so cool. Little gum nuts.
See if I can go closer. Look at the detail in the feathers and the branch. It's just crazy. So,
are these for sale anywhere? Are they...
Yes.
Hit it, Chase.
Yeah, we've got heaps for sale at the tournament as well. So we'll be selling.
Unfortunately, I can't attend, but I might get someone to.
Get a mate who's there to grab you on and bring them back. We've got some PA3s in the. Help me out here, Reese. What's the fancy looking plastic? The putter plastic?
Oh, the fractal. The fractal
plastic.
The PA3s are a crown, by the way.
So.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same old.
Here's probably a pivot question. For those of us that don't regularly throw Prodigy, what's out of the molds that you do have? Because I know for me, right, having a kookaburra disc, when I go back to live overseas and play over there, I'm going to be stoked to have that in my bag. So what suggested disc? What's a really commonly thrown
D3?
The D3.
D3.
So what's that kind of translate to?
Destroyer-ish for glidey destroyer.
Okay.
D2 is probably more destroyer, but
what's the Prodigy is the D3 you said?
Oh, so I think I know where you're going with this question.
What's if you can make a bag with one disc from every supplier, what's the one you pull from Prodigy?
Probably the PA3. That's their most popular.
PA3 is the most popular. Yeah. It's the putter. It's pretty much been the putter of the last 2 years been sold. Gannon made it huge, but it was already big already.
And I think Blake putted with him before he joined Discraft from memory.
Yeah.
He was a PA3 putter.
He did, yeah.
Oh.
So did Alex for a little bit. There's a lot of people who are putting with him. I mean,
What hasn't Alex putted with though?
Oh yeah, that is just still shocks me to this day.
He just constantly pivots.
Man, he pivots wildly. No, like so the PA3, he went from that to like a whale, and then to a non-beaded putter, and then just all over the place. Yeah. But I mean, that's good though. I mean, you can putt with anything if he was to throw a putter at him. The cool thing about Prodigy as well is that their style of naming convention of the discs is bang on. Like you've got A, approach, P, putter, and you've got 1 to 5, M for mid ranges, and then F, hybrid, H, and then D, and then you've just got it from most stable to most understable, 1 to 5 or 6. So makes it really easy.
I told someone the other day that that's what the letters standard stood for, and they were like, "Really? What? I didn't know that." I was like, "Oh, I thought it was pretty obvious, but apparently not."
No. There's a lot of people who have said the same thing, Jace. It's not quite understood, and people get confused with like F, the PD with the Discraft, and then they get the P2 or whatever from
Discmania.
From Prodigy. That there is early on, if you haven't been playing for long, there's quite a bit of confusion between the two brands. But no, that like what you were saying earlier, Davey, there's like you could probably pick like one good one like that everyone would love from each of the molds, and then outside of that, each of the like the approach disc, the A, the speed, and then outside of that, it's more stability, understability, depending on what people like.
Okay.
But the M5 though, I think is going to be one of the new really cool ones, because that's just like the straight like Buzz SS or like.
Well, I'd say that like in my bag currently, too many fairways, too many drivers, too many throwing putters. The mid-range spot is probably where I'm needing some. So I might trust you, Reese, to start a couple for me to purchase.
Yep.
Purchase. Thanks so much for sharing that too. I don't know how much you guys normally like to leak out beforehand and whatever, but I think for those that are attending the tournament, they're going to be out there. I'd be pretty stoked to be getting one of those in my players pack. So,
are you holding? And I don't blame if you are, because these are another big one for the event. Are you holding the trophies? You're not showing them? I've seen some stuff on your socials, because
I'm not deliberately not showing them. They're just not done yet. So that's another job on the list.
Jason, by the way, he does this. He works a lot of woodworking, and he's custom curating the. Oh, and we got an artist also doing some work.
Yeah. So local artist and disc golf has done all the artwork for the trophies for us. So we've got a male and female red tail for all our first place winners in either the mixed or female division accordingly.
That's so cool, man.
And then we've got a kookaburra and a 28 Australian ringneck, the West Australian subspecies.
I found this out the other day with the red tail. The male and the female have the thicker stripes with the I think is it the female has really chunky strikes, and then the male has. Is that what you've got on there?
Yeah. So the female's got the yellow speckle through body as well. So.
Oh, okay.
The female's the prettier one. So got them pretty two special FP40 and MPO ones that were hand painted, wood burned on some nice big chunks of Jarrah. And then all the rest are on Jarrah and bespoke have done together some acrylic with the designs printed on them.
Yeah,
which
that's cool.
Are arriving tomorrow, so I got to attach them to the wood. But they're going to be pretty schmick. What I haven't shared about the trophies though is that all the wood for the trophies is from the course.
That's dope.
So yeah,
that's really cool.
We had a big storm come through at the start of last year and brought down a couple of trees. So I nabbed them, and the wood's been drying for over a year, and sliced it up, made it into trophies.
That's super cool.
They look good.
That's awesome. I knew I'd be asking some like questions and kind of discussing Aus Nationals, and I am one for FOMO most of the time, but now I think after this too, and it's just making it so much worse. Would love to have been over there, but
Good.
yeah. All right. Well, I might leave if anyone's got any questions that come up, I can leave that for after. But my last question, and again,
This is the hardest one.
I think it's the hardest one.
Okay.
If you didn't have to run the whole tournament, and you could park a really comfy camp chair on a hole with some refreshing beverages, what hole would it be, and what beverages would you choose?
Depends what mood I'm in. Because there's a few holes that are potentially going to make people cry.
Yep.
So you want to be at the ones that make people cry?
Well, if I'm, I suppose if I'm not running the tournament, I'm probably in a better mood. So then maybe I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if I was running the tournament and I'm grumpy,
you struggle that hole, mate.
It's like a bottle of whiskey and the gnarliest hole, and just flaming people.
Good luck, mate.
Just standing there.
Got any course suggestions, mate?
I think probably the most brutal hole is going to be hole 18 on the world course.
What makes it brutal?
Yeah.
It's I don't know how long it is. It's over 200 meters uphill the whole way. Par 5.
And then the end.
Yeah. So you play up the golf fairway, and as you're going up the fairway, it narrows the whole way. There's a sand green that you can kind of lay up just before or next to, and then there's a road, and you have to clear the road, which is OB. There's like a OB. It's probably we made it a little bit shorter. Last year it was about 40 or 50 meters. This year it's 20 or 30.
Okay.
OB to little tiny kidney shaped island green that you have and there's no drop
6
zone.
meters wide, 7 meters wide on a kidney side, and then maybe 15 meters on the other side. So
yeah,
and these big ass stumps that you have to get over if you don't.
Yeah.
So
so if you don't,
the layout play, I'm
make
guessing is like
look,
if you try and run it from a certain distance, it's probably death.
Look, I've tried to run it a lot of times and I've not actually made it.
You have to have gotten the last 3 shots in a very good position to get yourself right next to that green for you to have that chance to go for it. If you don't, you're like too far back and it's just might as well lay up. It's tough. Like you have to be in consecutively good shots to get to the position where you need to be to throw it into the green.
So would 18 be the hole?
I think so. Yeah, it cost me a tournament earlier this year, so I did the layup and threw the approach, missed the green, didn't cross inbound, so just re-throwing from where I was. So yeah, there's no drop zone or anything, so you just got to make sure you cross. If you're going to go OB long, so at least you get to go to the island. And
most importantly, because who cares about disc golf? What beverage are you going to have?
Spiced rum, Kraken.
Nice. Bit of dry and lime?
No, just Pepsi Max.
Oh, I thought I was bugging.
Apparently, someone was telling me the other day that you're meant to drink rum with Pepsi and not Coke. Apparently, it's better. So.
And you did that, and it was good.
Well, I've gradually.
Oh, you've always done it.
Yeah, been switching to Pepsi lately, so I'm off the Diet Coke onto Pepsi Max.
Okay. If we pivot, right? Like if you're there, if you're not
grumpy.
Let's say so that was World's layout, right?
Yeah.
Standard layout.
Yep.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to pick. I think I know what you're going to pick.
Hole 17.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
It's signature hole, creek, basket just on the other side of the creek, downhill, 120 meter.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like it feels like
in the woods, and you have to do a big turnover buoy or a big forehand to get out the fairway and then down the hill.
No, it's fairly open. There's just trees down the left, and you're up behind the golf tee pad, and so you're thrown down the hill and across the creek.
Yeah, right.
It's an ace run for sure.
Yeah, the basket and the tee are almost level. Yeah, or it's close to. It's probably a little bit less. It's less. Downhill. It's definitely downhill, but there's a huge dip in the middle, and then the creek right before it's like 2 meters before the basket or something, isn't it?
Yeah, probably 5 or 6 meters from the creek to the basket.
Feels like 2.
this is again another quick pivot question. For those that are coming to the tournament that have never played Mundaring before, what do you think they should bring physically and psychologically?
Physically, probably some air guard. The flies have been out the last couple of weekends.
They have
some snacks for the round.
Yep.
Keep yourself hydrated.
It's a long walk. So yeah, water and snacks definitely.
A little stool maybe.
Hopefully not. We've got 10 minutes between tea times.
Okay.
Which tea times are up already, by the way. Provisional tea times have been published.
You heard it here first. That. Yeah. All the inside exclusives.
Or on our socials. We posted it 2 days ago, but apparently no one checks it.
If it wasn't on live video, it didn't happen.
So yeah, hoping that the course flows pretty freely, and we put a couple of little breaks in there as well to help with the flow. What else would I bring? Shoes. Yeah, you can
shoes. I think shoes are important on a disc golf tournament for sure.
Some nice grippy shoes, comfy shoes because it's a long walk.
You're right. That you do need the shoes with a little bit of grip on the bottom for Mundaring. That gravels do get pretty slick.
Yeah.
And psychologically, what do you need to bring?
Psychologically, a bit of resilience. Like it's the kind of course where if you play well, it's really scoreable. And this is the same for all of the layouts because we've got 6 different layouts across the course. They're really scoreable, but if you get it wrong, it can punish you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you just got to be able to bit of goldfish and put the last hole behind you and get yourself back up again.
So if you're like 3 trees deep off the fairway, thinking, I've never really thrown a forehand turnover that's like 60 meters and then flips over and perfectly comes down the fairway, you'd probably suggest taking your medicine and just
probably don't do it.
Yeah.
So I think the spot that rings especially true is hole 15 on the Sunset and the Perth layout.
Yeah.
If you end up right in those trees, I've been there before and I've watched people try before, and you think, the basket's just over there, I'll just go through these trees in front of me. It never works.
No.
It never works. It's broken, man.
Yeah. Is there any other like on that course, like soul breaking moments that you feel like it's like a rite of passage of playing that course?
Hole 2 on the World is a little bit like that. It's 120 meter par 4.
Yep.
But if you don't get your tee shot to the landing zone, you're done.
You kind of got nothing. It's kind of just a overhand or something crazy, hoping for the best.
You you go straight up a little narrow road, and there's trees on the right, and there's bushes and crap on the left, and it's so easy to just hit something and stop short of where the hole turns and goes up the hill. And if you're not at that corner, you're done. And
you can play that very smart if you wanted to, though. But a lot of people just want to bite off more distance, and then it leads them into that situation.
Every time I'm like, I should just like go jump putt to the corner. And they're like,
jump putt. Yeah.
Side arm.
I'm the guy that like wants to play it safe and then still stuffs up.
Well, we haven't had any questions come through in the chat. So we thought, maybe if that's okay with you, Jason, we'll just share your personal mobile number.
Well, let's let Jason just advertise the tournament. What else you got on, Jace? Like, when's practice? Oh, there's also doubles, and we've got
doubles.
80, I think almost 80 players.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah. Doubles has gone wild. We didn't expect that. So, really looking forward to that, which I actually get to play. I'm playing the best disc golf of my life, and Nationals is in my home state, and I don't get to play. So, a little bit bummed about that. But I'll win the doubles, and that'll do me.
Who's your partner going to be?
My assistant TD, Sue Summers. So
okay, they'll be your partner for the doubles. Oh, so it's mixed.
Yeah,
it's just
3 divisions based on ratings. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, you can play with whoever you want.
And Jace, who have we got? We've got live coverage.
We do. We've got Park doing live coverage. So they'll have the live stream for the MPO, and with no FPO, they're going to do an extended intro. So they would do half an hour to an hour before a few shots from around the course. They have a a fixed camera on hole 1 tee pad, getting people's tee shots throughout
Sick.
the day. So you can tune in and see your mates shank it off the first into the OB and send them a
That'd be
message as they
great.
start their round. So yeah, looking forward to that, and they'll do a few interviews before the lead card kicks off.
So for those people who might be playing the tournament and want to kind of, they'll tee times are out, they know that. Where might they find that live feed so that if they can say, "Hey, mum, watch me tee off at this time," or do a turnaround, do something to the camera to their mates before they're teeing off?
That's a great question. I think it's on ADG's Facebook page and on Park's YouTube channel. I think it's going to be live on both those places, but we've also added to our adgc.com.au home screen. We've added a little link to the live stream there, so I'll update that.
I think Reese has chucked that link in the chat there.
Yep.
Whoever needs it.
Pretty much everything you need to know about the tournament is on the website. So
it is. Yep.
Nice, dude. Well, I mean, anything like Reese said, anything else that you want to shout out for the tournament or anything? Like, we probably understand you're really time and sleep poor at the moment, so we won't hold on to you for too long. But
no, that's all right. So yeah, practice days we got Monday through Wednesday are all official practice days.
Okay.
So the course will be set up, ready to go. All the OB lines are already marked. We'll be putting out some signage over the weekend and white OB stakes. Another surprise that I've got hidden up my sleeve that Reese knows about and told me to get out on socials and I haven't is we've also got about 200 different coloured stakes to as distance markers, distance to the pin markers.
This TD, no one does this. No one does this. If you're all people listening, it's hard to just run a tournament, let alone ADGC, and he's making coloured distance markers on a hole. So just
on all 36 holes.
It won't be on all the holes. Not all the holes are
just the
to it.
Big bomber drive holes.
Yeah. So
that's very helpful.
They won't all have all the distance markers. Like some holes are 80 meters, so we might just have a 50 meter to the pin one. But we've got 50, 75, 100, and 125. So.
And he's made white markers, like the ones you see on the tour that you put all the way around the OB lines. He's made those
380 of them.
Gosh. Oh, Jesus. Well, man, again, like, I think when it comes to those sort of things as a TD, right, not necessarily adding your own flair, which I think maybe, I don't know how many people are doing what you're doing in Australia, but setting like a higher standard for yourself and for TDing in general, it's only going to do good things for the sport. So that 360, however many it was probably painstaking, but at the same time, I think you're doing good things for us, good thing for the player community. So appreciate your hustle, mate. That's huge.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that, especially when you do it so much already. So
yeah, no, I think like you say, it's just those little extra things that kind of help take it to the next level and get an idea in my head, and I can't get rid of it until I run with it and see it out. So.
He's even put the little the fluffy things on we got
whiskers for the 10-meter circles. Finney and the guys from Rad were out and they've painted the 10-meter circles for us today. So we got whiskers, we got painted 10-meter circles, we got bullseyes marked. Like the course is.
They say like treat people the way you want to be treated, or be the person that you'd want to be. And I think what you're doing as a TD is like you're creating the tournament you want to play, right? That's really cool.
And then watching everyone else play it.
Yeah. And then on top of that, probably still having people come up to you with really like minuscule things from like one part of one hole going, oh, you could probably change this.
Yeah. Try it, I dare you. See what happens.
He's been buffing that chroma. He's ready for some headbutts.
I had a year 7 student tell me this afternoon that my head was looking extra shiny today.
Nice. So, that's a compliment.
I said, "Oh, you can't say that," and she said, "Oh, I meant it as a nice thing." Well, okay.
Right.
All right, fine.
I'll take it.
Anything else for you, Reese?
No, mate. Any got any shout outs you want to shout out, Jace? Any people who have really been helping you that you really want to make mention to for the event? I mean, because I know there's a lot of people that have been helping you, and just this is your floor to say thanks.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people. Sue's been huge. Sue's got us a grant from the Shire of Mundaring again, so a nice cash injection to the tournament. Plus, yeah, she's the assistant TD, so just picking up all the slack where I go, you know what, I can't deal with this. I've got other things going on, or I don't want to. This one's too hard. You do it. So she's been great, just jumping in wherever. Ken helping her out and just adding his input and help and wisdom has been really good.
Probably a bit of a can-do attitude as well.
Ken Oath. I don't know if that counts. That's his Facebook name. So
that is his Facebook name. But it was quick. It was quick. It was quick.
Mick and Connor have built, I think, 12 new T-pads for the world course. So we only had one layout on the new course. And I said, when I took on Nationals, I said, we're not having everyone come over here and have to play that. I think it's over 3,000 meter layout. So Blake and Connor designed 13 alternate holes. Connor and Mick have installed all the T-pads for them. I think they did the last one this morning.
Are they permanent installs?
Yeah, permanent installs.
Shout-outs.
And I think that's the most fun layout on the course, is that orange layout on the new course.
And for people that don't know much about Mundaring, there's 2 18s with 3 different layouts on each 18.
Yeah,
it's if you're ever traveling over to Perth, it's a little bit out of Perth, but it's the sort of place that you could go to as long as you take lots of food with you, because it's a thumper of a course and lots of water. You can spend the whole day there very easily, just strutting around and playing the layouts. It's such a beautiful place to be, and like, you know, all of my favorite courses are the ones that completely crush your soul and make you come back. And I think Mundaring can be that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. It is. It's punishing, especially in the middle of summer when it's 40 degrees. Yeah,
disc melty.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what these do. They've given us some super soft plastic, and like they're mega squishy.
They have, yeah.
They're gonna wrap around trees.
See what they do in a 40-degree day. So, a couple more shout outs if I can.
Go.
Carl from Ragtop Design's done all the T-pad signs and artwork and players pack shirts. So he's put in massive effort. Rick at Caxton doing all the printing for us. There's a lot of signage and stuff that needs to get printed. He's done a massive job there. Brian Van Allen, who one of the ADG Hall of Famers. He did all the website and socials and marketing stuff, and that website's pretty schmick. Everything you need to know is on there. And Blake Houston, not only is he really good at disc golf, but he really understands the sport and course design. He's just
he's really good.
Gun. And so he's put together all 6 layouts, and I think they're perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Concur.
Glad to I'll be hopeful to get over there sometime soon then and play. Give them a play. But for those that are jumping on again, website's there at the bottom, adgc.com.au. If you want any more information, links to a live stream, potentially where you can purchase discs and that as well. Jump on, show them some love, and give them some thanks for running arguably the biggest disc golf tournament of the year in Australia.
Well done, mate.
Thanks so much, mate. And again, taking the time during the middle of all that, doing your job, this job, and ever to come chat with us. We definitely appreciate it, mate.
My pleasure. It's good to chat. Good to have a break.
Yeah. I think it's good to recap on all the things that you've done.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to sitting down and looking back on the process and just reflecting on everything that we achieved. So hopefully it's a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, again, if you see Jason when you're over there, give him a pat on the back, buy him a beer or 6. Sorry, or Kraken and Pepsi.
That's it.
But again, thanks so much for your time, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jace.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. Oh, we double tapped it.
You do it. There we go. I had it prepped. Sorry. Oh well, it was good chatting with Jace.
That was good, man. Again, that gave me so much more FOMO. Like I really want to. I wish, man. I'm moving overseas in like 6 months, and it's just I haven't coming over to Perth for Christmas to see some family and whatnot, and even then, like flights were like over $1,000 return or something like that.
So the thing is that we tried, because I was working with Jason early on in the piece, and we tried to advertise to make people aware that there was cheap flights. They were going for like mid 300s return from like the eastern states. But you had to organize it like 6 months in advance.
Yeah.
For people finishing Eruption and going, all right, now I'm going to organize ADGC, they're going to be shocked. Yeah, they're going to be shocked. It's like you said, it can be
it's cheaper to fly to Bali.
I know,
like literally, which is crazy.
I know. Sand gropers we are.
Yeah, but at the same time, like again, I've played Mundaring a couple of times now. I had the honor of walking around and playing with JB pre-plant stabbing. Last time I was there, it's a beautiful setup, and I think anyone that goes along is, again, you'll have your soul crushed because it's a bloody tough track, but at the same time, a beautiful course to play at.
We have to
barefoot bowls in the evening.
I know, man. Oh. So the thing is, right? There's courses in Australia that are, iconic courses, and then Mundaring, right? So Mundaring for people might not be, my favorite course in the country, but we have to respect that we've got 2 18s with 3 layouts.
Yeah.
We've got toilet blocks. We've got a bar. We've got it's got everything. It's got full facilities. It's got the
sand
bowling
greens. If you backed up 3 holes and you feel like just drawing things in the sand,
Yeah. It is undoubtedly right now probably the pinnacle destination for big events. I'm not saying like the most desired course, like everyone loves Eruption.
Just like to put everything, to have everything in one place and have all the facilities that you need, and have the space to do everything. And I think the bones of a good course is also having more room.
Yeah.
To pivot and do things where you need. I think Mundaring has got a lot of that.
I mean, we've totally forgotten that this is the first year, and I think it's 7 years since we've gone back to one weekend for an ADGC. Because remember, it's split across 2 weekends for a very long time. AM's one weekend. This is all divisions on one weekend. So I mean, we can do that because it's at Mundaring. So.
What I might suggest is we were going to talk about some like end of season, like DGPT wrap up stuff, but I think we might leave that for when Benny's back as well, because
I think so. Yeah.
Then we get some spicy questions.
He'll get a hardwood over it,
He would. I mean, as a guy who handles a lot of hardwood every day,
Yep.
he can handle it. So what I do want to ask though is, I saw on your socials this week something. Was it something to do with a certain popular Perth-based internet group, YouTube group?
So I can't really say too much about that. However, what I can say is that the second biggest YouTube channel in Australia, which is 24 million subscribers, we are working together to have some disc golf incorporated in one of their upcoming videos. That's it.
That's really cool.
I can't say what it is. And you'll go to my socials to have a look at who it is and what it is.
Yeah. For anyone else that can put 2 and 2 together, pretty cool. I was saying to you earlier, my little nephew loves a lot of that content. And to have someone with their kind of like reach jumping in and doing some disc golf stuff is pretty bloody cool.
Just at a minimum, someone being like, "Oh, what's that sport?"
Yeah,
and then continuing on to find out what that sport is.
You got to give them some of those. You got to give them some of the player discs from Thingo too.
Oh yes,
that would be cool
with the kookaburra on it.
The kookaburra on it.
I'll hit them up once they've published the video. Yep. I don't know exactly when. It's going to be in the next couple months. So
yeah, cool.
It'll be somewhere there. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll start publishing a little bit more details when I can. They're pretty strict on what I can provide the public.
Fair enough.
They obviously want to keep it's special when it unveils on YouTube. So
of course.
But yeah.
All right, well, I won't probe you too much.
No, that's all right,
more
mate. It's pretty exciting either way for Australia. So yeah,
nice. Before we wrap up, anything you wanted to you really quickly? And we'll go into it further with Benny, I think too. Like you went overseas, played a little disc golf.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, I went to Malaysia. It was there mostly for personal reasons, but got to meet the crew there. Got to play a bunch of the courses. Malaysia disc golf is actually happening. Like yeah, it is. It is.
And courses, distance in between, accessibility, all that.
No, really good. So you go to KL. There's a bunch of courses in KL, and then if you go to JB, which is the city right next to Singapore, so if you cross over to Malaysia from Singapore, which is the 30 or 40-minute drive across, there's 8 courses there, and they're all in a very close, they're all within maximum 40 minutes apart, most of them within 10, 15 minutes. And, that tropical disc golf, it's very, very different. It's not that hot, but very, very humid.
How did the discs fly?
I felt
flippier?
No, I felt more. Yeah, I felt more flippier.
Yeah,
a little bit more flippier. But I mean, I brought a new confetti Buzz SS, and the first time I threw it, went straight into one of their rivers, and I was like, "See you later." And I said, I put it on their socials and said, anyone finds it, welcome to have it. It's here. And she took a photo, and it's like me pointing at it. Yeah. See ya. But no, they're really nice people there. I met one of the guys, Adino, there, and he was just so happy to like have anyone. And the cool thing about KL disc golf as well is that
it's Kuala Lumpur, right?
Yeah. There's people like me traveling either through KL onto the next stop, or just going on a holiday because it's Dubai, Singapore. It's one of those destinations where people travel through. There's a lot of internationals.
Yeah,
so
cool.
We've got a lot of random people who are coming from overseas and just jumping in, and then you've also got a lot of locals there as well. So,
sick.
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed the holiday, and we're back at it now, and ADGC coming up in next week, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, other than that, nothing much, mate.
Well, speaking of losing cool discs, we'll do a little preface for the next show that we also need to talk about who won the Disc Golf Pro Tour, because we have a little side bet that came on. It's imposter.
Yeah,
we had a little side bet at the start of the season for who would win MPO.
We did, but you had Kristen, didn't you?
I had, in the FPO.
She's gone.
Yeah, but I also came first in the MPO. So
we'll have to figure out the points, shall we?
Have to figure out the points. And how it looks.
I've already picked out another Buzz already.
Yeah, the Buzzsaw.
Yeah, I've already picked out another one just in case I need to give you that one. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, it was good to catch up. Apologies for those that have been. I don't.
Bit of a delay.
Yeah, for the delay in streams, we will definitely try and keep up the consistency from here on. But yeah, I guess everyone knows what it's like: family life, work life, personal life, all the things.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, thanks so much for your time, guys, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, straight after ADGC, I would say.
Sweet little wrap up
after that. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Cool.
All right, bro. Have a good one, and